This conference will now be recorded.
So in our yesterday session, we have started with AND, which is a build tool. So as a part of this, we just have seen, I think we covered like first installation, of course. And once it is installed, we have also seen that part, which is, sorry. So run some sample steps. We created a build.xml file, right? And we started looking into how to run it and how to run it. What is that command? The command is and is the command. And build.xml files can be also renamed. So it can be something else. It should not be like build.xml, it can be something else, fine. So you can rename the files also. And if the file is something not build.xml, then what is the command? Command is and -build file. And then build file name. File name. Okay, that is the command. And later we started with running these scripts. We also started our script, and in that script we have written some simple scripts and with multiple targets, right? If you have multiple targets, and then how do you run all these targets? With the help of depends. So depends will help us to run multiple targets. Okay, we have seen that also. Now today we'll start with. So let's move on to. We'll take one simple script, and this script will help us in running this some targets. We'll just take a sample script first. Let's look into that script. And the script will be regarding, I want to make some directories. Okay, I want to create some, I want to copy files, I want to remove some files. So how do you do that? Right? So that means we're going to look into file related operations. Right? And then we'll move on to, so we'll talk about yes, we'll take a sample project. We'll take a sample project, and then so we'll just compile using AND. That means we compile it and then package it. Okay, so we'll just look into this. So we'll compile it and then package it. So let's start with now. And first we'll start with some script. So file related operations. Let's move on to that now. Okay. And so now just that is my script. Okay. Just 1 second. This is our script. Now, so in this script, we have actually 3 targets, and but among them, what is the default target? Copy is the default target, and then that depends upon create DAR, and create DAR depends on clean. So there we have clean. Okay. Now, so here I defined some action here. What is that action? Is delete a directory, and what's the directory name? Build directory. Okay, fine. And that's my so first target. Very simple action, kind of a simple task. Delete directory, which is build directory. And then we have create directory. That's my second target. In this, I'm making a directory. How to make a directory? mkdir, and the directory you like to create. Now, so just look at here. I'm making 2 directories. What are they? Build and then classes. We are making 2 directories. One is build. So build is the parent and subdirectory is classes. Yeah. And then we have target, which is copy target. And in that, I'm using copy. So I'm copying a file. So which file I like to copy? I like to copy a file called like just say file1.txt. But where is that file1.txt? In a folder called src. But where is that src folder? Right? So, and also here you see in clean target we mentioned delete a directory called build directory. But where is that build directory? See, all these directories and files are existing in your current working directory, which is your relative part. So wherever you have your build.xml file present, that is your relative part. Okay, that's relative part. And here we have all these files and directories existing. Okay, fine. So now in the first target, you are creating a directory, you're deleting a directory called build directory. But from where it will be deleted, it will be deleted from your current working directory. That means wherever you have that build.xml existing, that's your relative path. But in my relative path, there is no build directory, right? So it won't be deleted. Okay, that means nothing will be happening. So will it be success or failure? It will be either success or failure. Instead, it will be like skip. So the target will be skipped. Okay. The same thing here also in copy. So you're copying file 1 and to src directory. But where is the src directory? In your current working directory, src. Okay. Now into that src directory, I want to go about, sorry, in src directory, we have file 1, we have file 1. Yes, we have file 1. Let's copy that file 1 to destination directory. You get the two directories, test. Test is nothing but your destination folder, and that's a folder name. And do your file will be copied. Simply, so the first target will be deleting your build directory. Second target will make a build directory, and third target will be copying a file 1 from src folder to dest folder. That's this is what we're going to try that now. We're going to try these three targets. Okay, then that's good. Now, so let's run it. So how to run it? First of all, just open command prompt, and from here. So since my build file name is build.xml, I can run that. I can use that command, which is and command. Enter. Yes. So now we have clean and create directory, copy. So, but clean directory has nothing, has done nothing. Why? Because at the time when I was running it, there was no build directory. Now this is created directory. Okay. So create directory has created directory called build, of course, and then subdirectory classes. And finally, the last target was regarding copy. So copying a file, there is our file, and into dest, there we have file. Okay, and from src, is it copied or not? Yes, that is copied. To dest is copied, right? Yes. Okay. Now, but what if I run the same script again? Any differences we're going to see? So we'll just try that. So and run the same script. So now there we have first clean. Now the difference between previous execution, this execution, what's the difference? So in the first execution, clean was like skipped, that because at the time there was no build directory. But now look at that build clean. So that has deleted build directory. That's one difference. And again it has again created. You see that built-in class is created, but copy is not copied. So why it's not copied? Because in the destination folder, we already have that file. Since in destination we already have that file, so it is not copied. Okay, is it clear? So, but how I can remove it? I mean, how I can copy that forcefully? Okay, let's see. So since I want to copy that forcefully, I like to go with first. So I'm writing one more task here. I want to delete the directory called. Delete the directory, which is, let's say, test. Delete it. So don't worry about the syntaxes. Just look at here. So what I'm doing, that is important. The logic is important. And in second target, so let's say I'm going to make a directory, and which is, let's say, uh, guest folder. Okay, it's create. Save it. So nothing but in the first target we are deleting dest folder. So the entire folder will be deleted, and then I'm going to create a new folder, and then the files will be copied. So we have any files existing, the directory is existing, we are removing it and then copying it. Okay, but let's try. And so in clean target we are removing bill. So we are removing first bill directory, of course, and later we are removing test. And make directory also, we are making a directory called bill/classes, and then we are making destination, and then copy, and then we copying to that destination. So that means since we removed it, even the files in that test are also removed or not? Yes. Right now it's copied. Look at the time. So it's a new copy. It's a fresh copy. Yes. Right. So see, file is already existing. Of course, that won't be copied because it's already there. So that's the reason it is not copied. Okay. Fine. Now, but let's, based upon this example, now let's look into some scenario now. So just scenario this. So just give me a minute. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Yeah. Sorry. Now, so let's start with now. Let's say I have a folder called, sorry, let's say I have a folder which is named SRC. Now, in that folder, I have some Java source files. Right? Hello1.java, so hello2.java, something. Okay, I have some source files. And then, so then I'm going to compile it. So once I compile it, then there will be some class files will be created. Now, saving those class files, where I'm going to save these class files into a folder called, let's say, some build folder. So in that build folder, I want to copy all those class files. Okay. Now, let's say I'm compiling it. Now we have two folders. One is SRC, other one is build. Okay. So build will be containing the compiled versions of Java files. Let's compile it. Now, for compilation, I'm going to use my AND script. And in this AND script, I'm writing a target first. So let's say my target name is, so compile. So now in the compile target, let's start with compiling it. How do you compile it? Now just say javac. Javac is the command which we use to compile it. And while we compiling, we should mention where is your source directory. Okay, what is the source directory name? src. Okay, and then destination. Now what is destination is for? Destination is for once you compile it, then you have all your compile files will be copied. Where are you going to copy that to? I'm going to copy that into build. Fine. And there I'm going to maintain classes. Fine. And here I'm going to mention all these class files. I'm going to maintain all these class files in destination folder. Okay. But do you have this build directory, classes directory created? No, we don't have it. So let's make it first. How to make it? mkdir and then directory. So what are the directories? You're going to create build and then classes. Build in classes. Okay, let's make it. Right. And then you can start compiling it. So I just compile it. So it's compiling successfully. Okay. Now, so it's all good. But what if I compile it again? I'm compiling second time. So now you see in build directory we maintain all these class files. But so you'll be having all class files. Now, so whereas in build, so you maintain class files. In src we maintain source files. Okay. And then we talk about second time compilation. When you again compile it for the second time, in build directory again you're going to copy all your class files. But we already have class files in that. Now we'll be able to copy that. No, we'll not be able to copy that. Just now we have seen. So if the file is already existing, can you recopy that? No, I cannot recopy that. So for that purpose, I'm going to write another target. So which target? So target name, which is clean target. So in that clean target, I'm going to remove it. What I'm going to remove? So I'm going to remove, let's say, delete a directory. And which directory? So let's remove a directory called build. Okay. So let's remove it. So why we are removing it? For this purpose. Because when you compile it from second time onwards, you cannot maintain new class files in that. So that's the reason I'm maintaining only new ones. If you want to maintain the new ones, remove the existing ones. Okay. So that is how you just remove this. So I'll answer your question, Smita. Just give me some time. I'll answer your question. So there you are. Okay. Next. So I'm writing one more target here. So we are done with cleaning and compiling it. Next. So we'll go with one more target, which is package. Done. So what is a package? Package is nothing but collection of all your class files. Now you see that in build directory we have number of class files. Right? A number of class files, but all these class files belongs to same project, right? Since all these class files belongs to same project, we must package them into one single application, one single package. So that is what we call packages. But when you talk about packages, so we have types of packages. So the first type of package is .jar package. So in what cases we create .jar packages? So we create .jar packages for local or standalone applications. Then we create .war packages. So we create war packages for web applications. Right? For web applications. And then we have third one, and which is .ar. So .ar is created for enterprise applications. For enterprise applications. So what is enterprise applications? Like, so nothing but collection of packages, collection of jar packages, collection of bar packages is what we call enterprise applications, collection of packages. Right? So as of now, we'll just try with jar package. So how do you do jar package? Using jar as a tag. Okay. In jar, we mention again your, so where is your source? Right? So that means what is source in the sense? So while packaging, what is the source? Classes. Okay. So here this small change, build slash classes. I'm sorry. Build slash classes. Okay. And then so where is your class files? So my class files are in classes. Build slash classes. Okay. And the destination directory. What's the destination directory? We are creating a package, right? Now, where do you want to maintain that package? In build and then jar. Okay. So now build classes will be having classes. Build jar will be maintaining your jar file. But we created only so classes build slash classes, but we are not created build slash jar. I mean, do I need to create a jar folder using mkdir command just like we have done for classes? No. Okay. So we just need, see, whenever you have jar, the jar tag will take care of creating the jar folder. You don't need to create it. Okay. So that will be created by your jar itself. You don't need to create it. Okay. So close jar here. Close jar. Within the jar, I'm going to write. So which is main class. So main class. So what is the main class? So now, so in my package, what is the package name? Let's say hello world.jar. So that's my package name, right? Now, so when I run this package, so how am I going to run this package? So by going through command line, let's say I run that package. What is the command? Java jar, and then your package name. So when you run this package, a package is nothing but collection of your classes, right? Now, so among all these classes, which class file will be executed? So I mean, first initially, is it 1, 2, or 3, or 4, whatever? Okay, that is what is your main class. Main class is nothing but your executable class, your initial class file, right? Executable class. So what is executable class? What is a runnable class? So when you run your application, which class file you like to run it? So that is what is main class. Now, my class name is, let's say, hello one. So give some name. That is what is the main class, right? Now, so let's say take an example. When you run your Gmail application, when you access it, now you'll have that Gmail homepage will be loaded. Why that homepage? Why not other pages? So because you'll have, I want to make sure that that main page has my main class. That is what is the main class. And rest of the pages, whatever will be loaded after that main class, will be all about your program logic. So what class has to execute it? When you click on that inbox has to be loaded. When you click on that outbox logic has to be loaded. So this kind of program logic will be written by the developers. That is developers' responsibility anyway. Even writing the scripts are developers' responsibility. That's not our responsibility. We don't write it. Okay. So do we get involved in writing these build scripts? So we don't do it actually. Okay. So but we just integrate them into Jenkins and run these scripts. We don't write these scripts. I just even explained yesterday also. Yesterday I just explained what exactly our responsibilities in these scripts. Fine. I already have explained it yesterday. So what are our responsibilities? So do we get involved in writing these scripts? So we don't get involved in writing these scripts. We get involved in executing the scripts, not writing the scripts. Okay, fine. So and then writing and last target here, and name of the target is run target. Give some target. Okay, that's your last target. And in that target, let's go with Java, and then your file name. So what is that file name? Hello world. .jar. That's it, right? And where is that hello world.jar file? So mention that path. That's in build/jar. Just running that file. Okay. Right. So now we're going to write these 4 targets. So look at the script, how we understand these 4 targets. Okay. Right. So 4 targets are clean. In clean, we delete build directory. Now in compile, we compile the files. Yes, there it is. And in package, we package it using jar as a package. Mention where are your source files. Okay. And then run is just optional anyway. It is just optional. It's not required. But just let's do it. I'll upload your scripts for your practice purpose. You can do some hands-on with the scripts. So there we have. So all our targets. Now look at the default target is run is the default target, right? And that's our default target and depends on package, right? And so where is the package? There we have package that depends upon compile, and compile depends on clean. There is the clean target. Okay, and then let's go with delete. So now we just delete it. So what do you delete? You delete a directory. Which directory? Build directory. Okay. So why we need to delete the build directory? Like I said, because we keep compiling it. So second time onwards, you must delete that build directory. Okay. Fine. Next. So and second target is compile. In compile, we are, let's say, so I hope you remember that, right? Create a directory called build directory. Yes. Fine. And then move on to Java compile. Yeah. So src directory name is, your source directory name is src, in which we have source files. Src have some source files here. Okay. These are my source files. I'm going to compile it. And then, so there you have, next we have destination. So destination will be maintaining all your classes. There we have classes, build class classes. And that's the reason I'm maintaining this, create that build class classes, right? And then we have package. Yes, package. What type of package I'm going with? I'm going with the jar package and base directory. So what is the base directory? Base directory will be having the build/classes, and then we have destination folder. Destination folder maintains all your jar files. Okay. Suppose what is my jar file name? Hello world.jar. Where is it? In build/jar. Okay. And then manifest. So what is a manifest? Like I said, it contains your main class. But look at the name of main class. Name of the attribute name is main class. And what is my main class name? Let's say my main class name is hello world. Okay. So main class or manifest is nothing but so which a class which will be executed first when you run your script. That is what is the main class. Okay. And then we have target. What's target name is run target. Okay. And that is optional, like I said, Java. And then what kind of package it is? In jar package. And mention your jar package path. And fork is equals to true in the sense if you want to trigger any packages, you mention that fork is equals to true. Okay. But it's a very simple script. Okay. And clean. Remember the targets. And remember, so what kind of task we are doing in the targets. So what is clean is regarding, what is compile regarding package and run. Remember that logic. If you understand that logic, you will be able to understand this script. Okay. Don't worry about the scripting part. We never get involved in writing these scripts. Okay. So run this script. So copy the path. That is your build.xml file name. Change directory. Okay. And then let's go with command is and hyphen build file and then build file name. Okay. So let's run the command. So run that command. Now, is it compiled clean and success? Yes, it's all successful. Right? Now, so look at here. First we have clean. Now, so in that clean, so is it something cleaned or not? No, it's not clean. So why this is not clean? Because at the time when I was running it, so there was no build directory, right? Yes, that's the reason it is not clean. So you see here. So is it clean? No, it's not clean. But so because at the time when I was running that, there was no build folder. That's the reason nothing is removed. Okay. But so clean, and then we have compile. Is it compiled successfully? Yes, it is compiled successfully. And check it out. Yes, there we have build folder. In the build folder, we have classes. We have all the class files. Compile successfully. Okay. Compile was successful, and you can see compile and build/classes. Okay, and then so just look at here next. So going with package target, right? So what exactly package target will be regarding? So packaging it. What kind of package? What is our package name is? Hello world.jar package. There we have jar package. That's in jar folder or not? Build and then jar. So check that. Build and then jar. Okay. So there is your package. Okay. So that's our package. Next. And so if we check this again, then we have run target. Right? So in run target, you can see are we running it? Yes, we are running it. That's your package. So hello from Captain. Why that hello from Captain? Why not something else? Because look at your script again. Back to your script. Now in your script, what is your main class is hello1. Since my main class is hello1, so now you just check your hello1. Where is my hello1 is src. and then we have hello1. Open that hello1 Java file. Okay. When you open that hello1 Java file, now you see that hello world from class 1, hello from Kathleen. The same output is printed even on the screen. So hello world from class 1 and then hello from Kathleen. Okay. So because of we mentioned that our main class is hello1, so there you have hello1 class. Okay. So can we change our main class name? Because we can change our main class name. So how to change the main class names? So very simple. Just again your script. I'm going to change my main class name as, let's say, so here it is hello1, right? I'm going to change it to, let's say, hello2. But let's say hello2. That is the change I have done. Okay, hello2. Right. So save it, and then let's again compile it. So same command and f1 build file, and then build file name, enter, clean, compile, package, and then run. So clean, yes, it has been cleaned. Compile, it is compiled again. Package, yes, package is also done. And this is the difference you see. Run. So hello from class 2, yes, hello from class 2. Right? So we keep changing these main classes. Yes, main classes can be changed based upon your requirement. You can change your main classes, right? So, and then we'll just try one more thing. Back to your source directory, and let's say we're going to create a new source file. Now I created a new source file. Let's rename it as, let's say, something like hello 16. Let's rename it. Okay, we have a new Java file, and when I compile it, we'll just find out whether we'll be able to compile that 16 Java file or not. Enter. Okay, we have some error. Okay, fine. So what error is? You see that duplicate class which is hello 15. So what does it mean? Open your hello 16 file, source file, and you see that class name is still 16, 15 because now it is 16. So no two class names must be same. So that's why let's change it. That was error actually. Now, so give some message even here also. Let's mention some message. Save it. And then do another thing. Let's say, so back to your script and change my manifest to hello 16. Right? Let's change it. Hello 16. That's your main class. And compile it. Is it compiled? Yes, it is compiled. That's why it is been, you see that it's executed, right? It's compiled and it's executed. Check it out, right? So classes, yes, we have a new class. Okay, clear. So we can change your main class names. Of course, that is our option. So main class names can be changed anytime. Okay. So there is, it's all program logic actually, developers logic. Okay. We don't even look into these scripts. We don't modify these scripts. We never do it anyway. That's even never, we are not allowed to do it. It's never possible. Okay. So let's move on to, so, but so far we have seen when we run these scripts, right? So we have been running these scripts or not. For example, I have add build file, build.xml file. So we are writing a script for that, and then we are compiling it. So, but without scripts, that means without writing a build the source files. So that's never possible anyway. You see, without this build script, can I compile it? Can I package my project? So that's not possible because you must write a script. But, but that is possible. So with the help of Maven. So for example, let's say I just go with open my command prompt. Right? Now, when I open my command prompt, just 1 second. And there I like to go with, let's say, compile my project using Maven. Then how do you do that? MVN, and let's say compile. Your project will be compiled. And go with MVN and then clean. The project will be clean. Okay? And you are need to package it. MVN, simple. Right? MVN clean compile package. So these ones will be compile clean automatically. Okay, clear? So how that happens? That is the advantage of Maven actually. So Maven has many advantages anyway. So over and okay, but what are those advantages and how do you compare it? Now that is what we're going to try that now. The first comparison, okay. Let's just try this. So, let's compare. Right now, the first comparison is in ACT, it's all about scripts. Right? So, but Maven is not scripts; it is CLI command line. Okay. Like I said, okay, I like to go with MVN clean, but I like to go with MVN compile. Let's go with MVN package. Okay, so you can just run this. Right? So it's all CLI, it's all command line. We don't need to worry about that. So what we call writing a script for this. But whereas in ACT, you just look at here for clean, I'm writing some scripts, compile, I'm writing some scripts, and package, yes, there's some script. But here, do I need any scripts for this? No. That is what is the first advantage of Maven. Maven is all about CLI. Okay. Now the second advantage is, so here we talk about Maven. So in ACT, what is the build file name? It is build.xml. Whereas in Maven, the file name is form.xml. Right? So can I rename that form.xml? No, that's never possible. You cannot rename your form files. But whereas in ACT, yes, in ACT, build.xml files can be renamed. But it's not possible in form. That means in Maven, it's not possible. Okay, so the name has to be form.xml file. So why it's not possible, I'll explain that later. Probably we'll just look in the next session and on. So Thursday. So tomorrow we don't have a session. So it's Ugadi tomorrow. So let's celebrate it. Now we don't have a session tomorrow. And so our next session is on Thursday anyway. So go with next. The third difference. Now this is very important. Now just look at here. Plugins and then no plugins. But so in ACT we have no plugins. I'm sorry, here we have plugins. Maven has plugins. So Maven has plugins concept, whereas ACT does not have any plugins. Anyway, we have not gone through any plugins. There's no plugins concept in AND. So why we don't have this concept in AND? Okay. So, what is the purpose of plugins? Now you see, we are running this MVN clean, right? But how your Maven knows it has to clean? When you compile it, how it knows Maven has to compile it, right? So these kind of compilation cleaning packages will be done using what we call plugins, right? So for example, I run that command, let's say mvn compile. When you run mvn compile, now it is going to compile your project. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, but how your Maven knows it has to compile, right? So Maven knows it has to compile using that plugin, or else when you run any command, first Maven is going to, let's say mvn compile. When you run this command, Maven will download that plugin first. So which plugin? Compile plugin. Maven knows it. So what plugin is required? The plugin will be downloaded first. Maven downloads the plugin, and once it is downloaded, so then compilation action will take place. Because we are not writing any scripts, but since we are not writing any scripts for compilation, so some logic has to be defined, right? Where is that logic? The logic is defined in plugins. It downloads the plugins first. Okay, but that is what is a plugin. But is it going to download, or from where it is going to download it? Maven is going to download from Maven remote repositories. So what is that Maven remote repository? Maven maintains a remote repository on their websites, and there it will be maintained. Okay, fine. And then, but is it going to download every time? No, it's only one time. Plugins will be downloaded only once, so not every time. Okay, so what if I run that from second time? Is it going to download again? No, it will be only loaded. Loading from where? Loading from Maven local repository. Now just look at here. When you go to your personal folder, let's say I have installed Maven. Once you install Maven, you can see a folder called .m2. M2 is a Maven local repository. There we have local repository. So here we have all the plugins. Right? So plugins will be downloaded for the first time. It's only for the first time. And second time onwards, plugins will be loaded. From where it will be loaded? From M2 folder. Even while downloading it, plugins will be downloaded to M2 folder. Into M2 folder. So second time onwards, plugins will be loaded. These plugins will do the actions. Okay. Done. Now this is a fourth difference, is very important difference. So, and then life cycles. Right. In AND, of course, there is no life cycle concept, whereas in Maven, yes, we have life cycles. Now, what is a life cycle and why we need these life cycles? Now, this is important. Please understand it. Now, when you talk about life cycles, Maven has 3 life cycles. What are those life cycles? The first life cycle is clean. Second life cycle is build or default. And third life cycle is site. Right? So clean life cycle, say every life cycle has some goals actually. What are those goals? So you see, first let's talk about build life cycle. Build has some goals. What are those goals? So let's say, resources, and then compile, test, package, and then install. Okay. Now, so when you go with build, and then we have, let's say, fine, for example, let's say, take an example. I go with npm compile. So let's compile. So when you compile it, now you see, compile is a goal. So we call them goals actually. These are called what we call them goals. Now we run only goals. We don't run life cycles. So nothing but, can I do something like this? No, that's not possible. Why? Because build is not a goal, it's a life cycle. We don't run the life cycles, we run only goals. Remember this. Ambient compile. So compile is a goal or not? It's a goal. Belongs to which life cycle? Build life cycle? Yes. Fine. So, but look at that compile. Compile has, that's a compile, has a pre-goal. What is that pre-goal is? Resources. Now, so it is going to run these two goals. Why? Because compile has a pre-goal and from that same life cycle, which is build life cycle. Okay, so let's say mvn and go with suppose test. So what is the test? What is the resources? We'll just talk about that later. But as of now, just understand the logic. Now, so when you run this test, it is going to run these three goals: resources goal, compile goal, and then test. Okay, so why it's running these three goals? Because test has some three goals. What are they? Couple of three goals. What are they? Resources and then compile. Okay, clear? And if you go with mvn and then install, again all the goals this time. So what are all the goals? Resources and then compile and then test, package it, install. So simply what happens when you run a command? When you run any command, first Maven is going to check. So this code belongs to which life cycle? Build life cycle, yes. And in that, so are there any goals we have? Yes, we have some goals. These are all the goals. Okay. So it is going to run all the pre-goals first, then comes actual goal. That is what is the life cycle concept. Okay. Now, then, so can I just see when you install it or when you package it, why it's not cleaning it? So here it's not cleaning, right? Why it's not cleaning? Because clean is a different goal, different life cycles. Now, then we move on to first life cycle, which is clean. Clean has some goals. What are those goals? Pre-clean, clean, and then post-clean. So pre-clean, clean, and post-clean are the goals of clean life cycle. But now when you just go with, let's say, MVA clean, and another thing is, no need to get confused. Clean is a life cycle name as well as goal name. Now you see that I'm running only clean, but that's a goal, right? Now, so clean, but it is going to run two goals. What are they? Pre-clean, then post-clean. So what pre-clean does? Pre-clean first is going to identify what source files needs to be deleted, and clean is going to delete them, and then post clean is going to again re-verify whether those files been deleted or not. Okay, right? Now that is what is clean. Now, so what, for example, let's say I want to clean and compile, I want to clean and package. Then what do? You need to run clean and then package. So instead of running first clean and then go with package, instead of running these two different commands, we can run these two together. What are they? Clean together. Okay, yeah. So why is it so? Because these two are from different life cycles. Clean is from clean life cycle, package is from package life cycle. Okay, but then site. So what exactly site has? Site has how many goals? Pre-site, site, and then post site. So site is nothing but it creates kind of a project help for us. What is project help means? Now when you just go to your Windows, this is my Windows right now. Press F1 help button. So this is creating kind of a Windows help, right? So kind of a help of your Windows. The same way, I want to create kind of a help page for my project. What is help page is regarding how many plugins we have downloaded, how many packages we have, so how many versions we have for the packages. If you want to have all these things, so available within your project help, you can go with so MVN site. MVN site. Right? And site again has pre-site, site, and then post-site. Okay, these are the codes. Anyway, this is not so useful. So this is for majorly for developers purpose. They want to, whenever they want to check the project related details, and net that is useful. Okay. Now, so we have one more difference, which is a very, very important difference, is what we call. So Maven is now Ant is not conventional, whereas Maven is conventional. So what is conventional means? Like I said, we have form file, right? Now, can you rename the form file? No, that's not possible. Why? Maven has some naming conventions, right? And also, so see, form cannot be renamed, of course. And then we maintain one more folder here, which is SRC. Okay. In Maven, you come across these three kind of files. First is form.xml file. Sorry, just say form.xml file, which cannot be renamed, and SRC cannot be renamed, and then we have target. So what target contains? Target contains your packages and then classes. And source contains, of course, source files, Java files. And of course, form file, that's your build file. That's a build file. So these three files cannot be renamed because of naming conventions. So Maven follows some naming conventions which cannot be renamed. Okay. So now, but when we go in detail regarding conventions and naming conventions, so we'll just talk about these things in detail in our next session. Okay. So this is just I've given some kind of a basic idea. So these files cannot be renamed. Files and folders cannot be renamed. Okay. Are these only three files, or do we have something else? We have more files and directories. So what is that? We'll just look into that in tomorrow's next session, which is on Thursday. Okay. Your next session is on Thursday, which is on 26th. We don't have a session tomorrow. Okay. Fine. So any questions, anyone? So is it clear? Fine. So go through this. Differences. That is very, very important. Differences are very important. And versus Maven. And I will be uploading these Ant scripts for your practice purpose. I will be doing it. So in some time, probably you can check that after about 10 o'clock. You can check these scripts and download these scripts and then do some hands-on. Run these scripts. Okay. Fine. Yes. Fine. So any questions? So it's not required to learn these XML scripts. That's not required. Fine.
So actually, I have a doubt here.
Yeah.
You have said that we have no conventional in Ant and the Maven we have conventional, and moreover, this pom.xml and source and target files are not renameable. Again, we cannot rename. Then what are the files can be renamed in conventional?
See, in conventional you can rename it, right? So did I rename that form file or not? I mean, builder.xml file. Yes, we can rename the builder.xml file. You see that. So the default naming convention is builder.xml, but is it renamed or not? We have seen that yesterday also. Files can be renamed. Even this SRC folder also can be renamed. For example, I'm going to rename this. Let's say something like capital. Then what do? You just go to your script. So that's my AND script. Consider. So in AND script, you just mention your source directory name. So what is the directory name is?
Capital.
Fine. So wherever this is required, you just mention that. And also you can rename this build also. But
Okay.
anything can be named. So that is possible in AND. But whereas Maven, no, it's not possible because Maven won't allow us to do it because of some
Okay.
convention. So why is it so? There is a reason. We'll talk about that in next session.
So tomorrow we don't have any session.
No, we don't have a session tomorrow. Okay. So any more questions? No? Thank you. I'll see you next session on Thursday. Thank you.